Hey guys. All right, I think we're all set up. I wonder if I can get it's the pink one that's in my eyes. I might have to change the light in a second. Oh, I can do it from here. Hey guys, I'm sorry I didn't notice everyone coming in. Social comments, right? Hey Rod, Island Girl, Cindy, Facebook user. Oh, wow, we're getting a Facebook user. That's so nice. Baruch Hashem. Trina, Infinite One, Connecticut. Hey Tess, Tamara, Mike Taylor, Dana. What's going on? Daryl. Dana, I didn't. I hope I wasn't rude before. I totally loved your ideas. Ravenclaw, Michelle Primetime, Juliana, Donald Woods, Tactical Soul Survivor, Natanya Gila. Wow, nice. Natanya Gila. Where are you from? Elizabeth, Cindy. Okay, so we got everybody. All the peeps are here. Andrew. Okay, cool. Julie Harris. Wait, you're on Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I mean, this is pretty amazing, right? This is a tremendous platform. I'm loving this. Hey, John F. Yeah, we're on Facebook and we're on Rumble at the same time. And I'm hoping I keep trying to link up to Telegram, but to no avail. I don't seem to be successful in that department yet. Jay-Z, hey frogs. Hey Bri. I'm drinking more French roast tonight, man. Organic French roast, very nice. Very tasty, thank God. Hey Shira. Shira, I never did put up with your YouTube channel on the show more, and I'm learning how to post the show more again. I'm just everything is like with me. It takes me a while to get everything, but once I get an idea, once I practice it a little bit. Hey Erwin, Monica, hey, I'll get better at it. Again, just a shout out to Julie's soaps, man. Coolest foam stuff, man. Unbelievable. Like to get foam on your hands. It's just like it. And I have no soap in my bathroom. I'm just waiting because I want you guys to see this. But get like some handcrafted soap from Julie, and I think you'll be happy. I mean, I know I'm looking forward to the foam is amazing. And Brian's coffee. Don't forget Brian's coffee. And I'm gonna get Shaquille's link again for if you need some help with technology. He's a great source. So a new platform practice. Yeah. Practice makes perfect. Like with everything on the internet, man. You just got to do it and do it and do it, and then finally it becomes sort of second nature. Like I was editing. I've been editing on iMovie for years now, and now the editing is out of my hands. I'm so relieved that it's just a huge chunk of my life I was spending on editing, and it's really nice to have professional editing. It's really a luxury. That's where the money goes right now is to our friends who are helping us expand and bring the message to the world. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know Mike Taylor. I mean, yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, I'm kind of reacting. I kind of react to like the latest things I saw. I saw a guy who stood up to somebody in the DS and stood up to a dude and said, "Man, you don't know what's going." And they shot down his plane like the next day. You can't. Hey Tracy, you can't mess with these guys. And there's still a war going on. I think that was great news that today that the dark side of the moon has been cleaned up. Yeah, the business is growing. It's becoming a real business, which is just phenomenal. It has by that it means it's starting to have like an organic life of its own. It has components, and I'm not like completely in charge anymore, which I really like. I like sharing it with others. I like having other people being creative with me. You need body soap, yeah. Julie's soap is good stuff, man. Um, but yeah, we have a ways to go. I mean, and I want to thank the people, the guys who all the people. I haven't looked at it yet, but on PayPal that donated, that's a huge help, man. I mean, we made it through last month because um, YouTube paid me, even though they took it down my channel to reinstate. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of news like this. I just, I'm reacting right now to a video I saw from Aloha, from Sammy, our friend from Hawaii. I think she's from Hawaii, not from Kauai. But you know what I'm talking about? The surfing channel from Hawaii. She just is so poised and so, well educated, and just, I've admired her for many years, her broadcasting. She's a real professional broadcaster, I think. She writes everything down. She does very and she's really been, man, she's been battling these folks for years. I think if you go down to the show more, and I actually put up the show more today. I realized I have to do it each time. If you go to the show more, isn't there a website there? Not a website, but maybe an email there. I forget what you put there. Santa surfing, yeah, Santa surfing, man. I really, maybe people complain, but I never had any complaints. But she rocks, man. And I saw a thing. Cindy sent me Cindy. You like her too, Laura? I love you guys. I have to say that I looked at I looked at the. I mean, I'm a lecherous type of person, but I mean, there are actually more females than males in our thing, and it's just like, God bless the women who are like over 50. you know if nobody's told you how beautiful you are today, I mean, even though I can't see you, you are beautiful. um so but so yeah, so Santa surfing had, yeah, it's really, we just have such beautiful souls. I mean, I saw a thing by that Megan Rose put out. It was a meme from Elon about how, people are all the same kind of like thing. Like, but hey, Tanya. Yeah, we are beautiful. Yeah. I mean, all people are beautiful. I mean, as a man, I see the beauty in, I can see the beauty in men too. I see the beauty in women, but you're all like just so special. And even though like a lot of us have had a hard road, have had a lonely, it's not, we're not getting accolades of support from the peeps in the world. We're kind of like on our own here. Oh, Julie. Okay, Julie just sent me something. Let's see. Can I pick it up here? I can pick it up on the email here. Please tell the audience to send all soap inquiries to my email. Okay, so it's you want to write it down in the box here. It's freedom /fields/farm at hotmail.com. Freedom with a capital F with a lower slash, and then fields, and then /farm at hotmail.com. And she's really thankful. And we're all thankful to have each other, man. We're just so lucky. We're lucky to have this community. I really, I don't know. Sometimes I get it more than other times. But, because I'm really realizing that, like, I live by myself. I mean, and, it's like my mom. My mom lives by herself too, even though she's in an active living home. But I think a lot of people do it. It's just, not everyone has an opportunity to share from that space. But I'm really getting a taste of like what it's like to really be alone. I'm sure there are lots and lots of people here who have been living on their own for years, and it's not unusual for them. It's just, and you can still love people and live by yourself, and it's a very I find it a very enriching experience to be by yourself. You really have no one to blame your your problems on. I mean, it's like it's you and you. But you like living alone. I do too. I do too. I mean, I do. I do have moments where I wish I had like somebody to cuddle up to, but that to do that, it requires would require huge sacrifices and huge changes that I'm not really prepared at this point to make. So I'm not the only one. You like living alone. It's like I'm alone too. Living alone is peaceful. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people just get used to it. And I think women are kind of more they they're stronger than men, and men, they're like it's just like it's a no-brainer. I know my mom, she's just like, I got to stay busy. I go for my walks, she does what she has to do. She has her she got has she watches westerns at night. She loves westerns. So, been trying to accomplish it forever, yeah. My new greyhound puppy. Oh, nice, a greyhound. Fine without a guy. Yeah, a lot of people have dogs. I'm not quite up to that. Yeah, it's nice to have, and it's nice to be, yeah. Didn't come along until I got to like living alone. Yeah, Mrs. Right. Yeah, Erwin, you got those big catfish to wrestle with, man. You don't have time for only child here makes a difference. Yeah, Bubella, Boobala. But I want to react tonight to the thing from Santa Surfing. She posted a video from Stephen Greer, and it was just, when you hear these things, I've heard him before, but just to hear him freshly, it's just like he's saying that the energy stocks, the energy, the whole military industrial complex is going to go to ashes in a matter of like in a second, when we realize, sorry to use caps, super sick with a really bad case yeah, okay, so everyone should pray for Jay that it should be easy, especially going to the hospital, man. Oh my gosh, I love dog and cats, but yeah, you want to take care of yourself. Can't have another dog. uh Yeah. Well, we just have to make the best of it, and we're lucky we have this community. But did you guys see the Stephen Greer tape? He's saying that, like, when we find out what's been kept from us, it's going to be huge, huge. I mean, the transformation. That 17 keeps saying, "Do ANONSs know what's about to be unleashed?" I mean, this is going to be like a transformation. Trucker Lou here in Nashville tonight. Nice. Nashville's a good place to be, man. I love Nashville. You're never alone in Nashville, that's for sure. Um, Except at night. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind night. I don't really mind night. Um, of some man warning everyone to get out of California now. Something major is going to happen soon. I don't know, man. I don't go for these big fear things. But I mean, they're trying. The dudes are trying everything they can to like to go out in a blaze. Right. Right, on Santa surfing, right, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Hadassah Ariel, good to see you. Yeah, I saw that, it just blew my mind. It was 6th generation warfare is self-aware and controls life forms. Cannot deal with unpredictability, right. That's great, Silky. Let me post that. That is really true, man, and that's why be fruitful and multiply, be creative, do unexpected things. Yeah, Harrelson. Yeah, that was a major red pill. Yes, and the the dudes do not know how to handle that. They were freaking out. That's very interesting, Tracy. He'd be a great guest. Yeah, heard everyone will be shocked, even for some knowing a bit. That's yeah, that I think is true, Dana. I mean, when you think about what Stephen Greer said about how everything that we take as normal is going to be obsolete like that all of a sudden it's gone, technologies that hundreds of years ahead of us. um I don't all those. Yeah, they will be arrested. I don't think that's a problem. But I don't think I think we need to just keep thinking about tomorrow. We need to really just, I mean, imagine a world. We need to bring it. The question is like this: are we imagining a world or are we creating the world? Right? You see what I'm saying? I mean, like that a couple nights ago when we were meeting it from 8 to 9, the 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 Schumann resonance went through the roof. That we progressed 3 years in one hour. So are we as a community creating the future by being unpredictable human beings that the AI can't really deal with? You don't trust Greer? I don't know. I don't see what's not to trust. I believe him. I don't find anything he's saying so out of the box. Would like a med bed experience. Yeah, but lucid dreaming. I think we're lucid dreaming now. And it went through the roof the next day. Humans are amazing, can manifest if we choose to. We have a lot of unique capabilities. We just need to, yes, that's absolutely, I think that's really like the theme of this channel. I like that one. Raising our vibrations. Good one, John. Raising our vibrations disturbs the dudes to no end. Yes, Cheryl, I am totally with you. I love this platform, by the way we can share things. Um, and he said every ET is friendly, right? I know that it's so beautiful, but we have to fantasize when our children get. But yeah, absolutely. We have to like go back. It's so easy. It's funny. I was in the elevator today with a young couple that had a child. The child was just like totally overwhelmed by me. He just like kept looking at me and smiling. And his parents were like, "What's up?" Um, but the kids, the kids know what's going down. Puppets have masters. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that one out. You're grilling? Erwin, you the man. Erwin lives in my dream, like, well, I'm pretty happy here right now, but Mississippi is a beautiful state. Yeah, children know. Children just know. They're with it, man. And yeah, I mean, the little boy he just kept looking back at me. He couldn't believe it. I don't know if it was the beard or what, but every ET is friendly. Do I believe? Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't think the Dracos are friendly, but I think to be afraid. I saw this whole thing of the men in black. It's good that we talk. Yeah, I think it's good that we talk together. Yeah, I know I rant a lot, but this is platform really lends itself uh to talking back and forth. We're all the best kept secret, right? Hair is our antenna. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I like that. What's this one? Yeah. There's so much evidence to show that there are definitely not friendly ETs. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know enough about it. I mean, listen, a year ago, if we I remember maybe like 2 years ago when I had this channel and I started talking about ETs, that we had a woman on this. She was like, she says, Ellie, she says, you lost me there, man. When you start talking about ETs, and that was 2 years ago. And now it's just like, oh yeah, ETs. I don't think apparently it's not considered nice to call them ETs. A lot of them live here, but our cousins, our galactic cousins. Seeing glitches in the matrix, I think that's a very interesting thought, Raven. What kind of things are you seeing, Raven? I'm seeing like my my lights freaked out. About an hour ago, I tried to record a song and the lights started freaking out and my guitar strings, I don't know what happened. I mean, that's not the Matrix, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, against believing there will be none. I don't know, man. Fear the beard. Could be, man. Ideal artist, SF, nice. I would love. Okay, so I'm not supposed. You know what? I'm not supposed to reveal this, but I'm just going to reveal it to the general. There are 422 people. We have a different thing here. We have a different sensibility here. I think than like I was talking to my friend in Nepal to Binay, and he said that I should do a little bit of um, like asking people. So I'm just saying that I don't know. Should I do? No, I don't know. We always break conventions. Or I'm not smart enough to be able to follow conventions, but we're thinking about starting our own channel for our own videos, so we don't have to worry about censorship or anything. And one of the things we want to do on one of these platforms is have like small Zoom meetings, like like every week or two, like or even twice a week, to have Zoom meetings where like 20 people can come and we can just, I can get to see you and you can speak and we can exchange ideas and really try to network possibilities. I don't really know what exactly it would be like, but we're thinking about like charging a fee for this. So if anybody has any, ideas of things that they would like to do at this thing that would make it worth paying a fee, any input on that? let me know, send me an email and just say that, well, I'd really like to be able to do such and such, and that would be worth, investing in. We're just trying to figure out ways to make money, because it's obvious that, that YouTube, unless the white hats take over and everything really turns around, that, I was lucky enough to enjoy a few months of, income from YouTube. Actually, it was more than a few months. I think I've been supported by YouTube since, I think it was in the summer. I started it. It lasted maybe like 4 or 5 months. Gonna write a book. Nice, nice. That's beautiful. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, kind of like Jason Shirka's plan, but I don't think we're gonna have other people. I think it's just going to be us. But we do want to do this. Like, we do want to do a Zoom meeting, and, just, if anybody has any like strong feelings of ideas that they would like to see implemented at these meetings, um, it's weird. Yeah. Do not be scared. Be prepared. Yeah. The patches are really working. I like the patches too. I really like the patches. I think it's like medbed level technology. And, I what Windows boarded up? There's another platform that use, say, 7K metals like Zoo. Can't make this stuff up. Can you talk about Project Bluebeam and what's happening with that? I don't think a lot. I don't think, they were saying that they were trying to do they were trying to analyze whether or not people are going to be freaked out by Project. They tried it with those balloons, and it just was a big dud. I still can't believe we're all going through this. Yeah. But, it's really forced us to grow. Oh, the wands are nice. Yeah. I like the wands too. I tried it. I couldn't get I didn't like the idea of plugging in all the time. I just couldn't I couldn't wrap my mind around that. I'm confused what we're going through. Yeah. What are we going through? We're going through the greatest transformation in human history. Um Wait, that was not the one I wanted. Uh, well, you guys are busy. I love this. I love how active you are. Well, I can't. Okay, I missed Astros. She started. Wait, what is? I don't know what astro surfing is. The autistic. I taught a lot of autistic kids. They're very, very special people. Are part of Bluebeam? No, I don't. I don't see that. I think the I don't want to comment on the chemical spills, but I put some intel on my Telegram channels. I think it's, according to what I'm reading on Telegram, it's a pretty big deal. Let me just check in with, Julie. You should write. I mean, I could write it. Well, it's in the show more. It's in the show more, isn't it, Julie? Your email. 15-minute cities, yeah. And, David Lester Straight. What do you think, sir? Oh, sorry. Second video of the great for later. Sounds good. Okay. Do you skip the second video of the great for later since we already have one? Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. I've been behind with my videos. I just got into like a kind of a weird space today, and I wasn't as I haven't been producing to keep moving forward. Yeah. And not be afraid. Yeah, I don't know, Lonnie. I don't really feel like being critical of them so much. I just what do I think? So I don't know I don't know what do you think about the I'd really rather not even comment on it on YouTube because I never know what's going to set them off. But I put some intel about all those subjects. And let me check on Rumble, and then I'm gonna check on the intel. Let's see. Check on Rumble. Okay, let's just quickly check on Rumble. See how they're doing over there. Okay. Rumble. Okay, here we go. Live streaming. Okay. Oh, we do have. Okay, we have comments. We have 59 people watching. Hello on Rumble. I mean, we didn't forget you guys. I'm gonna eventually once we get used to all this. Can't wait to hear what changes are coming. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Aspen girl. Aspen, why girl? Yeah, when the bills are paid. Once the bills are paid, right? I listen, Aspen girl. I do not pay a lot of people. I don't. I mean, I know it's very like amoral, but um, I'm just kind of like, like the IRS, man, they're on their own. I mean, if you can find me, I don't, yeah, I'm just saying that if you take all these bills and you do everything that they want you, and you're a good little boy and girl, you're not going to have anything. You're not going to be able to eat. It does not make sense to me. I mean, it does not make sense to me to pay people that took my job because I wouldn't do what they told me to do. I'm not paying these dudes. I'm not into it. They're like, they're not giving me they haven't settled these court cases. They keep kicking the can down the road. So I'm not, I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm not, and I'm not telling other people what to do, but if you play by the rules, man, the rules are that you are a slave, and that's what they want. But okay, but okay, but that's aside. But I'm just saying, like, please take care of yourselves, man. Put your needs first. I think. I'm not a investment advisor. People always say that, but I would just say, if you have a choice between paying your credit card and buying some groceries, man, I'll go for the groceries. Just my feeling. They, they have these interest rates, and it's not really legal, and we're supposed to be under Nasara Jasara anyway, and you deserve to live a life. Okay, you must pay it. So yeah, I also racked up the debt, and I'm waiting for Nasara Jasara. I'm being, that's just the way I am. I feel okay with it. They've been in charge of the planet. They've been robbing us blind. They've been stealing our health, stealing our food source, stealing our money, stealing our education, stealing our little ones, indoctrinating the world, putting us into debt slavery. I'm just like, you know what, man? I'm out. I'm just not in, man. I'm out. You guys, you want to collect? We can make a deal. We'll talk about, I make deals with them. I'll say, yeah, I'll pay. Yeah, okay, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. And then, it's like, just keep kicking. I think, for me, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying, like, kick the can down the road, man. These guys are going. It could be next week. It could be 6 years from now, but they're going down the tubes. The evil ones are going, and don't, we're leaving slavery. We're leaving Mitzrayim. We're leaving the matrix. So I promised, I want to get back to Stephen Greer's thing, because I do believe him. I don't believe he's a puppet. I believe he's an honest guy. I don't know. What is what he is, but I understand what he's saying. What he's saying is the same thing that 17 has been saying, which is, do ANONSs know what's about to be unleashed. And what's about to be unleashed is 1,000 years of freedom. No, people, because we're slaves, all we can think about is, I'll be able to pay my bills. That's as good as it gets for us, because we've been enslaved for thousands of years. That's all we can think. Oh, I won't have to, I won't have to pay my credit card off. I won't have to pay my mortgage. That's all we can think about. This is going to be a world like we cannot imagine. That's what Stephen Greer is saying. He's saying the whole military industrial complex, the whole gas-driven system, the whole fossil fuel-based economy is going to be like gone in an instant, replaced by high tech. They have all these technologies. They've been keeping it from us because they want to have it all. But they have all these technologies. Yes, we're leaving Egypt. We're leaving Mitzrayim. We're leaving the matrix. We're leaving the narrow space, the place of our own constricted thoughts. I mean, I've said this 1,000 times, but Jews are instructed to feel like you're leaving Mitzrayim, you're leaving Egypt every single day, every single hour. You're leaving the negative feelings about yourself. You're not this, you're not that, you're not good looking, you're not rich enough, you're not like this other person. I mean, that's just absolute total nonsense. And so, so what we're coming into, just, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. It's going to happen. Is it going to happen on February 13th or February 14th? I don't know. We've been looking at dates for months and months and years, but they're going down. They're down. I really believe this is all a movie, that we're just watching. The White Hats are producing a movie called, Let's Wake Up the Masses. Be patient. Yeah. And just keep working on yourself. Don't look outside. Don't get distracted by the news. Do not even, that's why I've, like, recently, I know a lot of people don't like it and are mad at me because I'm not doing intel. But it's like, at this point in our development, it's irrelevant. Who cares? We know the intel. We've read it 15 times. They told us the plan. We trust the plan. We know the plan. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say we know the plan, do you want to model the? Yeah, or up in the air. Exactly. No, I'm not saying no more news. I will go back to news. I'll even do some intel tonight. I'll do some intel. Because I like to know. Megan. But focus on your own heart. Focus on your own progress. Focus on, how do I want to live my life? When do I want to have dinner? I mean, I know it sounds like a little thing, but like, I like to have dinner in the afternoon. I like to have a big meal in the afternoon. I don't want to, I think we're on Facebook. I don't want to eat before I go to bed anymore. That I get sick when I do that. So it's like, things like that are really important. I want to have organic produce in my house. There will be, right, runs on food and goods. Yeah. It's a controlled collapse. That's very good, Silky. I think that's a beautiful way to say this. It's a controlled collapse, but don't forget that after the collapse, like when you do, I had a remodeling business for many years. The first thing you do in every building project is demolition. You got to get rid of the old stuff, and then you can build. Trust the plan. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh God, you're so beautiful. Such beautiful people, man. We've been through a lot together. We've really just watched the Young Turks report. Huh. I don't know what that means. Brian, your coffee is excellent. I love I love that you're making organic coffee now. They steal your right. They steal everything. They steal your life. They steal your money. They steal your health. They steal your food supply. They steal your education. They indoctrinate you, and they put you into slavery. And yeah, that's funny, Kevin. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I mean, it's coming, man. And for us slaves that we've been, all we can think about is, oh, I'm going to be rich, but it's going to be so much better than that. That's just a small part of it. There will be no poverty. There will be no wars. There will be no lack. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack. There will be no lack. We will have we will have, free energy. We will understand the way things really work. We've been lied to about everything. Our history, the science is a complete fabrication. Rich is a free soul, right? It says in Perkei Avos, in sayings of our Father, who is rich, he who's happy with what he has. And that's really the bottom line. They just broke down the Young Turks. Don't make deals with the devil. Yeah, that's what Bob Dylan said. There'll be so much love for everybody. Absolutely. And children, just imagine, like when I grew up, I was born in 1955. When I wanted to, I was like 4 years old, maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 years old. Mom would just open the door and I'd go out and play. It was just like, go play. I mean, I know a lot of people in the country can do that, but yeah, I'd never let my kid Mendel out. I say, oh, Mendel, go play in Brooklyn. No, are you kidding me? I wouldn't let him out of my sight. I love my boy. I'm not, I was like, but freedom and safety and comfort and, not being afraid ever. We're coming into this. This is going to be the greatest transformation. I mean, everything's going to be transformed. I'm really into, because I'm an I used to be something of a builder. So I can't wait to have beautiful structures to live in, beautiful houses that work with the environment, where you have grass growing on the roof and skylights everywhere. And, I don't know, underground, comfort zones where it's quiet and safe, like in a little cocoon underground. I mean, and high places where you can see the ocean. I mean, it's going to be an amazing world. Hey, Jenny Mac. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's clean water, right? Clean water, and like the fish and the animals coming back. I mean, when I was a little boy, I could go down to the dock and come back with a bucket full of fish. You can't do that now. If you catch one fish, it's a big deal. Who's paying for all this? Are you kidding me? Who's paying for all this? We won't have to worry about it. There's no lack. There's plenty of stuff to go around. It's just that some people want it all. I don't know what you meant. Maybe I did. Hey, Gila, walk in Central Park at midnight alone. 100%, Gila. I mean, it's just like it'll be a magical world. It'll be like you'll see kids and you'll just play with them. It's just like You were a carpenter for years? Yeah, you want a river running through my house. Raven, that was one of my fantasies too. Hey, I love Gila. So good to see you, Gila. Gila, I was a little crazy this morning. I think I was just like, I don't know, I got a no mindset. But really, when you think about it, when we say amen, it's like, I don't know, man. I think the dudes got into everything. That's all I'm saying. There's so much gold, right? There's so much wealth here, and it's gonna be an amazing world. Our galactic cousins will help us clean the place up. I've heard in some reports they're gonna like take us out into space and clean up the planet, and but imagine it, man. Imagine a city of lights and fountains and trees and beautiful food that's nutritious. I mean, just like I said, I can't even imagine how good it's going to be, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like, we just have to hold on for a little longer. I think. I don't know how much longer, but in the meantime, don't stop thinking about tomorrow, but don't stop working on yourself. Don't stop dreaming and trying to get to that next place where it's going to be like, I mean, I'm also a carpenter, and like, just to be around beautiful wood to me is, I can't stand plywood. I mean, even veneer, I love to see, wood and trees and rivers going through your house, like, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So, don't, I mean, it's going to be biblical. I mean, it's biblical, but it's going to be more biblical than the Bible. How much longer? I don't know. I know, Gila. I know. I'm with you, Gila. I don't know. They're talking about next month, but they're always talking about next month. I mean, I at some point it's just the smell of sawdust. Yeah. I can no longer smell sawdust. I've done it too much, and it hurts me. Yeah, they're doing some bad stuff on their way out. Hey, Libby, um, they're doing some really bad stuff. These things with the trains, it's just inexcusable. Particle board, right? You're willing to work for free? That not many plumbers can do that. The looking glass. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Let's see. Said, and those who said that they are frustrated at 2000 because all of us are here and now doesn't show beyond the state because all of us are awake. Right, we're all waking up and we're ready. I mean, Gila, I get it, man. I mean, it's like, we want to go into the next the black boxes of healing frequencies. Yeah. Do not go by dates. More excited about the foaming hand soap. I know. I think it's so cool, Julie. I mean, I love that stuff. I mean, I don't know how you do it. Yeah, it's amazing. Julie's soap is really amazing. It's beautiful, and I was a chemistry teacher, and my favorite experiment with the kids was to make our own soap. So I know what goes into it. It's not such an easy thing, and but it's nice to have it crafted by somebody who really cares about it. I just lost somebody. Somebody was sending me something. I don't know. So many platforms, so much communicate. I mean, even this platform, I mean, look at, and this is nothing, man. You're going to be able to communicate. You're going to be able to send a message to somebody in Alaska, which you just think about them, and you'll be able to have a fully blown conversation, I believe. Right, Gary? You'll be able to surf the vibe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that long either. bees too. Yeah, I love rescuing furniture. They're gonna paint it, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people going down. The longer this goes on, the more patient I am. Weird. Yeah, I think that's true. Gila, do you find that telepathy? We're gonna be using telepathy. I mean, we're already starting to shampoo bars. Yeah, the lights are twinkling. That's because I'm out of the. I'm figuring out. I'm finally. I'm getting it together little by little. That's what I really want to see. Like, if you could see what I can see of those twinkling lights, it's much clearer. In fact, if you want, I could step out of the picture and show you what it looks like. Let me do that for 1 second. Let me just show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like when I'm not in the scene. You see it focus. If I'm out of it, it focuses on the scene. The camera is like has a mind of its own. But as soon as I get into it, it focuses on me and it blurs the background. It's a very sophisticated system that I'm just I'm trying to figure it out. But some consciousness, common sense. Yeah, people are waking up. Shungite. Yeah, I have shungite all over the place, all over this place. Smart camera, yeah. Smithtown, Long Island. That's beautiful out there. Russia is a white hat operation. That's absolutely true. I believe everyone is down there. Yeah, they're all swimming in the Gitmo River. Let's see how my face got. See, the camera is like it thinks for itself. Schumann resonance off the charts. 223, 23. Right, and that wasn't. I think we were having a meeting then when it was off the charts. Flashback the first time those decades. I noticed. Gila, take an old piece of fine wood and chalk paint it. Melody. Yeah, I've rescued a lot of furniture and sanded it down. And in fact, I think if I do buy any furniture for my new place, there's like a Goodwill store down the way. I'm going to get like, I think I'd rather have an older piece of furniture. Alligator races at Gitmo Park. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We're learning to live. Yes. That's part of this. I'm gonna get this like because it's hard to find organic food in this area. I'm gonna get one of these boxes delivered, like I'm trying to figure out a way to get these organic boxes of food delivered. It's just any intel. Yeah, I could yeah, let me look at the intel. I'm sorry. I've been negligent. Thank you for reminding me. Let's just see what's going on. If there's anything new. Okay, so I mean, this is something I posted. I'm not sure how much of this is kosher to read. Yeah, this is um Mr. T directly, publicly goes after the military-industrial complex and puts them in the kill box. When have you ever seen this happen throughout the history of the world? Anybody else in recent history that lived to tell about it? All the bad guys, the most deadly force in history. They control and create wars, central banking, the same thing we've been talking about. And now T is publicly going after them. He's publicly calling out the Russian war that was created by, the dudes. No president in history has ever done this. You remember that Mr. T was placed in power by the military. Okay, I'm not gonna read any more of this. I'm just gonna post it because it's too hot to handle. But I'm gonna post it on my Intel channel just so you can have this. Gila. Okay, I'm gonna post this on the Intel channel. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to try another channel. I'm just checking in. I mean, it could be there's nothing really to see right now. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Whip. He's talking about some financial things. Nothing new from our friend. Remember, it is Sunday night, so there's usually not much going on. Okay, so nothing from our friend. Now let's see. My main source, they usually have a lot of articles. Oh, should we start? Yeah, I don't want to go to the Dumbs channel had some great stuff today. Really great stuff. The Last Harvest. Yep. A Secret History of the Dudes. Okay, I'm not going to go into it. Here we go. Okay, here, this looks like something we could put our Follow the White Rabbit. In 2012, 13, the dudes already had procedures for the coming medical thing. I'm not going to go into that. Game theory of military operations connected to Follow the White Rabbit operations. The White Hat Military Alliance let the dudes continue into their things and let everyone see what was going on. In early 2017, the U.S. military seized the Vatican gold and destroyed the 13 bloodline families. That's good to hear. They signed the Continuity of Government de-evolution plan, and the military took over the government operations. The top actors, good and bad, to continue their agendas and plan. This means the military used game theory operations and let the dudes continue their evil agenda as the military monitored all the operations to see who was involved in the medical thing and the laundering and trafficking, et cetera, et cetera. Everything was to happen that the dudes planned dating back to the 1990s. Okay, so now we're talking about 2023. Sasha Latipova comes forward with files and documents direct from the five-sided building to expose them all. The funding operations, they're everything's coming into the light. Behind the scenes, the military alliance is pulling strings and releasing information deep inside the five-sided building. The infighting has erupted inside as white hats and black hats and gray hats begin their military operations against each other. The real story is Mr. T empowered the white hats. It's becoming evident in the five-sided building that Mr. T gave full powers to the Cheyenne Mountain military commanders, United States Space Force, military intelligence, etc., and the Pentagon is under military surveillance, and several black hats as General Milley are forced actors, as is JB, inside the devolution plan. We're inside devolution. We're inside the storm, I believe. Nothing can stop what's coming. Yeah, I think so, Hadass area. Let's hope so. That's kind of what they're saying. Well, let's hope so. Gila, you see that? Hadassah Ariel, that's from Hadassah Ariel. She says it's almost over. I never saw anyone with a fishing license here in the Jersey Shore. Why? They make you get a license now? I know they make you. Everything is a license now, man. You got to have a license to breathe, right? I think I heard on Boxer Nino that you don't think you need one here. Let's hope not. I'm still trying to get my fishing gear. I got all my fishing tackle here. Now I have to get I have a couple of rods and reels back home that I need to. I told my my beloved ex that yeah, Gila, come on, man. We're coming to the end of this. It's enough already, right? We've been through this, but we have to really start. We have to prepare ourselves and the world. Can you imagine what a shock it's going to be in Massachusetts? Yeah, you have to pay the police to have a cat. Unbelievable, unbelievable. The Gutfield Show. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. In Scotland. I'd love to go fishing in Scotland, man. Donna, you got my ticket, babe. I'm ready. Send me a ticket. I'm in. No, I bet you have beautiful trout in Scotland. I bet you have beautiful. I bet everything is beautiful in Scotland. I envision Scotland and Ireland as being these like beautiful places. The dogs need to be licensed, right? I'm toast. Yeah, you're tired, Gila. You do a lot, Gila. You're all over the place, man. Between your work and your grandson and everything else you do for people, and you keep me going, Gila. It's a big responsibility. I'm not easy to. I'm not an easy person to. I love Scotland. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We got this, guys, but we're making it through. I mean, I do not know how, like somebody who's completely oblivious to what's going on, which is most of the world, how is it going to be when all this goes down? I don't know. Composting, nice. The Campbell clan. Falmouth. Falmouth, Massachusetts. I've been there. Cape Cod. My parents lived in Cape Cod for 20 years. I think Falmouth. Falmouth is like right either on the beginning of the peninsula or the reason for yeah. That's great. Nurse, yeah, she can retrain. Gary, right? That's a good one, Gary. I love it, man. Gary's always got one for us. Yeah. Take a lizard on a canoe trip. It tastes like chicken. Huh. I'm starting to yawn. Who needs Intel? I just think that we don't want to get addicted to Intel. I mean, we've gone through Intel. We did it. We know. We looked at all the dates. We know the Love War Manual. We've seen Magic Eyes on Rumble. Magic Eyes with those huge charts. Do lizards make good bait? That's a very good question. I have to walk the dog. Okay, Silky, thanks for stopping by. And Gary is too funny. Yes, indeed. All right, so I think we should call it a night. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be amazing. Don't forget that it's not just a matter of like, okay, we're not gonna be in debt anymore. It's gonna be so much greater than that. Flying cars, no more gasoline, no more plastics. I'm guessing. No, just places to live and transportation that makes sense and nature, built in nature, and probably a lot more. I mean, if you listen to Ishmael Perez, it's going to be a total quantum universe. We won't be bound by three dimensionality, by physicality anymore. We'll be able to do whatever we want. Whatever you'll imagine, you'll probably have it in instantly. That's what Ishmael Perez said. Ah. All right, guys. I'm starting to yawn. I need a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning, God willing. Gila, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Lila Tove, Cindy, spider crabs and sand sharks, right? Yeah. And thanks to our brothers and sisters on Rumble and on Facebook. And this is an evolving thing, so we'll figure out a way to cross. Maybe we'll have somebody from Facebook who could you know post things from Facebook over here. We'll figure out ways. This is an evolving experience, and we don't really know where this is going. Everything is constantly changing, constantly in flux, and that's a good thing. It's always good to be changing. Good night, Gila. You're so special, Gila. Absolutely special. It's just amazing that I know you. A lizard purse, right? Lizard shoes. All right, guys. So we'll see you in the morning, and God bless. Just don't stop thinking about tomorrow. It will soon be here, probably sooner than we think. God bless.